In the heart of Ghana's eastern region, a quiet yet powerful transformation is beginning to take shape, one that could reignite the economic engine of entire communities, restore national pride in local industry, and breathe life back into a legacy once thought lost. Under the government's ambitious 24-hour economy plan, two once thriving textile giants, Akosombo Textiles Limited, ATL, and Juapong Textiles Limited, JTL, are set to be revived, signaling a new era of industrial rejuvenation and job creation that could redefine the future of the ASUOGYAMAN constituency and beyond. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. Deputy Minister of Finance Thomas Nyarko Ampem delivered this pivotal announcement at an event held in Akosombo, drawing immediate attention and optimism from residents, industry leaders, and policymakers alike. His words resonated not just as a policy declaration, but as a promise, a vision where abandoned factories once choked by silence would hum again with the sound of weaving machines and bustling workers. If there's any constituency that stands to benefit massively from the 24-hour economy, it is ASUOGYAMAN, he confidently proclaimed. And indeed, few would argue. With ATL and JTL strategically positioned along the VOLTA Basin and deeply rooted in the history of Ghana's industrial past, their revival could turn the tides for both the local and national economy. And the importance of this move cannot be overstated. The collapse of ATL and JTL over the years was more than just the shuttering of businesses. It was a loss of heritage, employment, and economic self-sufficiency. These factories, established under the visionary leadership of Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, once stood as beacons of Ghana's manufacturing prowess. Producing high-quality real wax and African print fabrics, they not only served domestic markets, but also earned admiration and market share across West Africa. Generations of skilled workers passed through their gates, and entire towns thrived off the economic activities these companies generated. But over time, a cocktail of economic mismanagement, underinvestment, and the influx of cheap imported textiles choked the life out of this once vibrant sector. Workers lost jobs, communities lost hope. The legacy of Nkrumah's industrial dream was reduced to rusting machines and silent assembly lines. In Juapong, the fall of JTL was particularly devastating. Many residents recount how families that once lived decently were suddenly plunged into hardship. The ripple effects touched schools, local shops, transportation, and every layer of the local economy. It was more than just a company shutting down. It was the heart of a community skipping a beat. So when news broke that ATL and JTL would be brought back to life under the 24-hour economy initiative, it wasn't just a policy shift. It was a call to action, a lifeline, and a second chance. The 24-hour economy, a concept gaining traction in Ghana's political discourse, aims to keep industrial and economic activities running around the clock, thereby maximizing productivity, creating new jobs, and fueling continuous growth. It's a bold strategy, one that aligns well with modern economic models in advanced nations where cities literally never sleep. But what makes this plan particularly exciting for Ghana is how it is being localized, how it's not just about working at night, but strategically using existing assets to revive local economies. And ATL and JTL are precisely the kind of assets this plan needs. Their revival could trigger a powerful domino effect across multiple sectors. From cotton farmers in the north to logistics companies across the country, the entire value chain stands to benefit. For young people in Akosombo and Juapong who have never experienced the factory whistles of ATL and JTL, this presents an opportunity for skills development, stable employment, and dignified livelihoods. For older residents, it's a reminder that their stories, their labor, and their memories still matter. But this revival is not happening in isolation. The Deputy Minister also unveiled another cornerstone of the government's strategy for ASUOGYAMAN, the VOLTA project. This ambitious undertaking aims to harness the untapped potential of the VOLTA Lake, not just for hydroelectricity, but for agriculture, aquaculture, and agribusiness. With the lake's expansive reach and fertile surroundings, the VOLTA project envisions a future where the region becomes a hub for food production, processing, and export. In synergy with the 24-hour economy, this creates a dual engine of growth, industry on one side and agriculture on the other, both working in tandem to elevate livelihoods. Further sweetening the package is a major infrastructural facelift planned for the area. The government has outlined upcoming road rehabilitation projects designed to enhance transportation links and facilitate trade. These roads will not only connect farms to markets and factories to ports, but will also serve as the physical arteries of a revived economy. The roads, the factories, and the lake, they are all being stitched together into one grand economic vision. Industry experts and stakeholders have already begun expressing cautious optimism. Ralph Aite, National Treasurer of the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, has long spoken about the catastrophic impact of JTL's collapse and has welcomed the latest announcements as a long overdue intervention. His sentiments reflect those of many who believe that reviving Ghana's textile sector is not merely an economic endeavor, but a cultural one. After all, textiles in Ghana are more than just fabric. They are a language, a history, a symbol of identity. And this revival couldn't be happening at a better time. With global supply chains becoming increasingly localized due to economic uncertainties and geopolitical tensions, many nations are rediscovering the value of domestic manufacturing. Ghana's push to revitalize its textile industry aligns perfectly with this global shift. If executed effectively, ATL and JTL could supply not just domestic demand, but also capture markets in neighboring West African countries, many of which face similar struggles with textile imports and unemployment. Furthermore, the symbolic nature of this revival could send a strong message to the youth, especially in a country where unemployment remains a pressing issue. It tells them that their future does not solely depend on moving to big cities or seeking opportunities abroad. That prosperity can come from rebuilding what was lost. That development can happen right at their doorstep. It reinforces the idea that government policy, when aligned with local realities and community aspirations, can change lives. And for the ASUOGYAMAN constituency, this could be the turning point. From being a forgotten zone once dotted with abandoned industrial sites, it could transform into a model of rural industrialization, a blueprint for other regions, and a testimony to what focused policy implementation can achieve. Already, the mood in the towns of Akosombo and Juapong is shifting. There's a renewed buzz, conversations about job applications, machinery upgrades, and supply chain opportunities. It's as if the people are waking up from a long slumber, cautiously hopeful but ready to embrace change. What makes this story even more powerful is the timing. Ghana, like many nations, is grappling with the need to balance modernization with tradition, urban expansion with rural development, and foreign investment with local empowerment. The revival of ATL and JTL ticks all these boxes. It leverages local resources, uplifts rural economies, creates industrial capacity, and reinforces cultural pride, all while positioning Ghana to be more competitive on the global stage. The road ahead, of course, is not without challenges. Reviving dormant factories will require significant investment, modern equipment, and workforce training. Market competitiveness, quality control, and distribution will all need to be addressed strategically. But the foundation is strong, the people are ready, the will is there, and perhaps most importantly, there's a sense that this time, the revival isn't just about economic numbers or political promises, it's about restoring dignity, reigniting purpose, and rebuilding dreams that were never meant to die.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.